Turkington did the double.
Here we go.
Tim with the maximum weight on board for that second race, but this is a different sort of a circuit. Can Andrew Jordan take another win here?
I think it's going to be possible. I'm not going to say who's going to win. It is possible. Remember last year in the second race, Josh Cook stormed through from 9th, I think it was, with less weight on to win. But of course then the front cars had 75 kilos on. I do think the BMW carries the weight very well. Certainly Turkington's pace was extremely good in race 1, and he's got exactly the same ballast on now, and he's got heavier cars in front of him. So I wouldn't bet against one of the BMWs winning, but who knows? Someone could come through further back, Ash Sutton as we talked about, or Matt Neal, or well, anyone really. But it's going to be an interesting race.
That's for sure. Thruxton always delivers thrills. It was an interesting first race that Andrew Jordan won. That power steering drama for Sam Tordoff costing him the chance for win, but he was pretty relieved to get to the end, and the green flag is now waved to release the cars ready for this formation lap in anticipation of round 8 of the championship. So Andrew Jordan leads them away. Josh Cook, glad that he's got rid of 48 kilos of weight in the car, hoping for better things, but he's got his work cut out here, coming up from 11th on the grid as the cars work their way through Allard. Andrew Jordan starts on pole for round 8. Sam Tordoff with him at the front of the grid, ahead of Dan Camish and then Colin Turkington. Rory Butcher starts 5th, Jason Plato 6th, ahead of Matt Neal and then Rob Collard. The top 10 rounded out by Ash Sutton and Jake Hill, with Josh Cook starting 11th and Tom Ingram 12th on the grid. 13th is Stephen Jelly, then it's Chris Smiley and Matt Simpson, with Ollie Jepson 16th, Adam Morgan 17th alongside Tom Chilton, Dan Rowbottom 19th, and it's Aidan Moffat ahead of Jack Goff and Senna Proctor. Tom Oliphant, one to watch from 23rd on the grid. With him is Nicholas Hamilton, then Rob Smith and Michael Crease ahead of Mark Blundell and Sam Osborne. The back of the grid, Carl Bordley, who had a drive-through, and Bobby Thompson, who went off at church in race 1, got some grass in the air intake, had to pit a couple of times to get rid of all of that. Now in terms of ballast, we are looking at the ballast based on who finished where in the top 10 in race 1. So Andrew Jordan has 54 kilos, 48 for Sam Tordoff, it's 42 for Dan Camish and 36 for Colin Turkington. 30 for Rory Butcher, Jason Plato has 24, Matt Neal 18, Rob Collard 12, and then it's 6 apiece for Ash Sutton and Jake Hill. That's confirmation of who is carrying what. Remember, you don't have to worry about option tyres here, everybody is on the hard tyre. It's a fairly leisurely warming up lap this, as the cars work their way around to the grid. After the first race, a number of drivers saying that on the run up towards the chicane, this is very fast ground, and they start now all the way round Church, up towards the chicane through Brookland. They're hitting the road limiter, so they can't either get close enough to a car ahead, because when they want to get there, the limiter kicks in, or you could be side by side, but you can't quite cut across and make the move because the limiter has kicked it down. It's becoming not an issue, but it's a factor that I have to bear in mind.
Yeah, I mean, what's happened is that we've got a tailwind coming up the hill, so the wind is blowing them up the hill. They're getting a slipstream that they didn't necessarily have in qualifying, right, when they're running on the road. And they're literally running out of revs in top gear, so they're absolutely at max speed. The top gear is homologated gear, so they're sort of stuck with that. But they're all in the same boat, really, but we'll see what happens. And if the wind drops down a bit, which it has a little bit for this race, it might enable them to make those passes a bit more easy.
Keep an eye too, it's a touch cloudier above. There has been a word or two about some rain before the end of the afternoon, but Andrew Jordan here on a nice slow run round to the grid, keeping everybody bunched up. There is Dick Bennett, the man who presides over WSR, the team that builds and runs these new BMW 3 Series that have come into the championship with such success this year. The BMW 330i M Sport, given its full title, and the BMW Pertec Racing entry. Double winner this year of Andrew Jordan.
Watch out for Jason Plato and Matt Neal. Those two guys hate each other. I guarantee when they come together, they do come together. They've got almost 50 cups after a race beforehand.
Slow warm-up lap doesn't help the front-wheel drive cars, but it doesn't hinder the rear-wheel drive ones.
So Andrew Jordan with the 54 kilos on board a rear-wheel drive car. We know these make good starts. Where's the next rear-wheel drive car? It's 4th on the grid of Colin Turkington. Sam Osborne in the very smart XLR8 Motorsports green and black MG.
Well, I like Turkington, each from Northern Ireland. A great race as well.
Everybody is back from that parade lap. Then we will have the 5-second board and
We'll probably won't cover you back. Where he spun the car around and somehow the windshield quite literally flipped out. Fell out of the hood. Funny.
So the last car is that of Bobby Thompson there. He is out of the chicane. Green flag wave.
I gotta shut up now.
We're ready to go. The 5-second board is shown.
Enjoy it.
Round 8 of the Quickfit British Touring Car Championship from Thruxton is go. Good start by Jordan. Jordan moves across the defender. Cavish bogs down a little and Turkington goes third. But Andrew Jordan is away and gone already by 3 lengths and he rounds Allard. Turkington tries to make a move on the inside of Tordoff as they run up towards Campbell, Cobb and Seagrave for the first time. The BMW dives up the inside and Turkington should go second on the inside line, which he does. Tordoff is third, Cavish fourth, and it's Jason Blazer up to fifth, and Matt Neal's on his toes, he's sixth already.
Yeah, that was a great start by both BMWs. They absolutely flew off the line. Jordan's car just sat down and rocketed. Turkington cut across the front of Camish and they were just away.
So it's BMW 1 and 2. Andrew Jordan in the heavier of those two BMWs leading the way. Matt Neal tries to have a go there to find a way out past Rory Butcher. Ash Sutton running alongside Rob Collard. Jake Hill is next. Tom Ingram goes to the inside of him in the Toyota Corolla to try to gain ground as you're on board with Sutton. Staring at the back here and Matt Neal as they go up towards
Jake Hill, that's Graham Hill's grandson.
Indeed, mows the lawn on the outside of Church.
He's really pushing hard on this first lap. Still weaving a little bit, so still trying to clean those tyres up or get some more heat in them.
So down they come to the chicane. Jordan Turkington the top 2. Third is Tordoff. Fourth is Cavish. Fifth is Jason Plato. Don't rule him out here from podium the way that he's going. Ollie Jackson goes a little bit wide. There's a sideways Smiley in the mid-pack. Jackson's all over the grass. So also is Aidan Hoffman. Alan Morgan up the inside of the Ford, which gets away in a straight line. It's always got good grunt in a straight line is the Ford Focus. So Adam Morgan has to slot back in behind it. That back is 15th and 16th. Browning Allard.
Been a good hunting ground for Brandon Morgan. Of course, he won the third race last year, but he'd already won 2 races here in previous years. So he's won 3 times around this track. So it's a good circuit for him previously.
So what progress can be made as now look side by side. Jake Hill to the inside of Tom Ingram. To the outside goes Josh Cook. Hill finds a way past Ingram. Cook tries to come up the inside at Noble. So Jake Hill 11th at the start of the lap. He's now 10th and Cook looking to make progress. But Depp dropped back a little bit from his grid position. He's got Stephen Jelly behind him. And this is the view from Chris Smiley. He now is onto the tail of Adam Morgan.
Very closely matched. No dramas for anybody really on with cold tyres on first lap. So it's been okay so far.
Jackson switches sides to have a go there at Jelly. Morgan gets a run, he's alongside the Ford, he's ahead of the Ford. Here comes Smiley getting a tow from the Mercedes. Adam Morgan gets alongside Jelly. Can he cut across and take the line? There he can't. Jelly's back on the inside, so is Jackson. Chilton is in the mix. Smiley over the cover, there's contact. Now Jackson sideways, there's contact with Smiley. Jackson's heading for the barriers. Is he going to hit them? Just avoid, but there's enough frontal damage possibly to make him a retirement. We'll have to wait and see. He just avoided the tar stack and the guardrail, but Jackson, if he does survive, will be in last place.
Yeah, well, Jackson, it all started down at Church where Jackson was on the inside going in and very slow through it, and then they all ganged up coming up to the chicane to pass him.
So Ollie Jackson, I'm afraid, lives past the bits. Meantime, Jordan to Turkington, the gap 7/10, and Sam Tordoff has done the fastest lap of the race.
Look, there's Ollie Jackson on the left-hand side of your screen. They've all steamed past. We come up to the chicane, and as they bunch up going in, he gets a little tap there as he goes to claim the apex with Chris Smiley. That's damage done.
Looks like there might be a punch on the left front of Ollie Jackson's car. Smiley survived it, but down in 23rd place. Not having a great day here for Smiley. Brave driver, which is the kind of track that should favour him, Thruxton, but it's not happening for him. There's the 2 BMWs then of Jordan and Turkington, rounds 1 and 2. Third, Tordoff, passed his lap last time, he's got the train behind him. Of Cavish, Plato, then Butcher, it's Neal 7th, 8th, and the start of this lap was Ash Sutton, Collard and Ingram to round out the top 10. And this is Adam Morgan's view. Now the fastest lap done by Rory Butcher. Through on the inside of Jack Goff for 21st place. Smiley trying to recover, but Jack Goff is not giving up without a fight. Look, together they run out of the complex. Smiley then does go through, does pick up the place. There are the race leaders. The gap, as you can see, is coming down. Jordan in the heavier of the 2 BMWs, Turkington behind. Now, are they going to make a real fight out of this, or is there going to be a team decision to swap them over? Let's see what happens.
Well, don't forget that Turkington is the lighter car, and although they're both driving for West Surrey Racing, I think Hamilton's off in the daisies. But
That's Lewis's younger brother.
The official BMW UK team and Andy Jordan for Berto.
Indeed so. Turkington is closing, as you say, he's lighter. But if they do squabble, then they risk being caught by Tornoff and Camish and Plato and Butcher, who are 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. This is Adam Morgan's view as he comes over the line. 14th, Matt Simpson is ahead as they go into Allard now. The Honda just fending off the Mercedes. Past Ronnie Jackson's past Ford they go. And now the run up towards the complex. 3/10 the margin between the leaders. There they are. And Dan Camish in the background was making a move alongside Sam Tornoff. Wait to see. He's not got through, but not the one to try.
What a difference year makes. Remember last year, Andy Jordan had that virus, that stomach upset. He braved it out to 2 top 6 places in the first 2 races, but then collapsed in the garages and wasn't allowed to take part. Back in hospital when the 3rd race took place. What a difference a year makes.
So he's had a win and he's leading this race only just, but he's keeping Turkington behind him. There's a bit of a gap that's opened up between the rear-wheel drive BMWs and the front-wheel drive class, headed, unofficially this is the class, headed by Sam Tornoff. Then you've got Dan Camish behind him, and now Camish has another go. He goes to the outside line on the run up the hill. A nudge possibly between the two of them, but Camish again can't get the move and comes across. There's more leading. This will open the door for Plato. Tornoff is sideways. They do the McNeil line through the chicane, so Camish goes ahead.
Well, that was a difficult one to call, wasn't it? They were both banging into each other on the way up, which meant they couldn't physically brake in time for the chicane. Look, there's a touch there, that pushed the wire, 2nd touch, 3rd touch. They both have to have fought. If Camish had turned in, he'd have taken the nose off Tornoff. Difficult one to call.
Whereas the BMWs continue their battle, but now look, Dan Camish up into 3rd place. He's going after them, so released, if you like, from behind Tornoff. He's setting off in pursuit of the BMWs. They are together. You've got an 8-wheel 3 Series now leading the race. So close, you're taking to Jordan. Look at this.
Yeah, Matt Neal's going well as well, isn't he? In the second of the Honda Yasa cars, he's going very well indeed. He's in 7th, and he thought that Sutton was going to come past him, but in fact he's been the pace setter of those 2 coming through.
Hill there in the Audi, 11th at the moment, keeping Josh Cook behind him. Having a frustrating day here, though, with the lights on is Chris Smiley, who is on a mission. So too is Colin Turkington. He wants to get through into the race lead before he gets caught by Dan Camish. And this is the first proper bid for the lead. He looks to the outside line, heading upward and comes towards the chicane. Jordan covers that. There's a driving standards flag for Tom Chilton. And the leaders blast over the line once more. Out of the chicane, up through the gears. It's coming line at the end of the pit wall. And the gap is 0.3 of a second between them. But on that last lap, Camish lapping quicker than the 2 leaders.
Yeah, 4/10 of a second, nearly half a second. And look, he's virtually on them. So he's the quickest of 3, and it was very clear from the approach to the chicane that Jordan was taking defensive right. He was not going to allow Turkington through, and if they were going to do it, that would have been the lap to do it. So it's game on, fight for first.
And we have reports of a few spots of rain falling as well, just out to the plot. So it is Jordan leading the way from Turkington, from Camish. Last time the 3 of them covered by 8/10 of a second. What can Turkington do now to get past Jordan before Camish arrives right on the tail and starts to challenge? 4th is Tornoff, 5th is Plato. Up to 6th now is Matt Neal, you see in the background. He's got past Rory Butcher. It is Sutton, 8th, Carr, 9th, Ingram, 10th. Ahead of Hill, Cook, Simpson, Morgan and Chilton. There in 15th place.
The dynamic of the front-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive cars at Thruxton is that the front-wheel drive cars tend to be a bit quicker around the back. But when you come to those tight chicanes of the complex, the rear-wheel drive car gets a little bit of a squirt. So you see the gap go out there. It puts its power down a bit better. But then by the end of the lap, Camish will close up again.
Simpson keeping Morgan at bay. Stephen Jelly under attack from Dan Rowbottom. Theo Cup graduate in the category racing with Sicily Motorsport Mercedes-Benz A-Class. There he is. Different setup for this race for Rowbottom. It's what he describes as a more compliant car, but now he's got Tom Oliphant crawling all over the back of him as well. Rowbottom has got past Oliphant to gain 17th place. Oliphant wants it back. Here are the leaders.
Yeah, so through this section, the rear-wheel drive cars can just punch their way forward. There's no front-wheel drive, they haven't got front-wheel drive trying to turn and accelerate, so they get a little bit of a gap there.
Dan Camish, Dan Rowbottom, Matt Simpson, all being given driving standards flags. Now, there are the 3 race leaders, and this is the fight for 4th. Tornoff and Plato, former teammates, remember in the MG days. It's Honda leading Vauxhall. Camish has dropped away a little for the moment for the BMWs. Let's see what he can do on the run up to the chicane when he gets a toe. Matt Neal, 6th, all also might yet be able to gain a place before the very end of the race as Turkington runs wide this time and kicks up the dirt. Ingram sideways or certainly sliding in the background. So the race leaders for the 8th time. Constantina into the chicane. Camish closing on Turkington. Turkington still not yet able to have a proper go at Jordan, who remember is carrying maximum ballast and for 4th place torn off deep into the chicane. The run is compromised slightly and here comes Jason Plato.
Is he going to get up the inside before they turn into Allard? I think he is, and he's got Neil right behind looking to carry the speed all the way up to the complex. I think Neil will do it and have the inside as they finally get there.
Plato goes forward, Matt Neal on the inside for 5th. Goes through and back from Jordan's car for the race lead. Turkington and Camish together. So the gap, 0.282 of a second. Jordan to Turkington, we're now on to lap 9 of 16.
Oh, through comes Ingram on Ash Sutton. Round the outside, Sutton must have had a bad exit from the complex.
Because he's also lost a place to Rob Collard. So 2 spots lost on this lap for Ash Sutton. It's not exactly the best track for the ball. Being run this weekend, the BMR cars by Ian Harrison, touring car legendary team principal of Triple Eight days. Williams Formula 1 before that, which took out age back in the paddock, and looking after the Subarus as Tom Ingram's car gets all Larry there.
That's exactly what I'm talking about at the top of the programme. The car doesn't look comfortable. I know Tom can hang on to it, but it doesn't look comfortable. That's costing him speed. Look, even the Subaru was quicker than him up that straight.
There is the Toyota Corolla out of the chicane to the inside line, tries to go Sutton. Can Ingram get away in a straight line? The leading gap has gone up to 3:10. Plato and Neal both cars torn off as you saw. Into Allard dives Ingram, up the curve goes Sutton. Race leaders work their way into the complex. So lap number 10 of 16. Can Turkington do anything about Jordan? Battle here, Mark Blundell ahead of Michael Crease. So that's for 26th place. Sam Osborne is behind them. Mark Blundell, who was 14th for Browns in the opening meeting, has been in the points therefore this year, but trying to get the mileage in to get on top of an NGTC touring car. Now, this is the rain. We said there were 1 or 2 spots. Oh, this is more than a spot or 2. Adam Morgan's view.
That is going to change things, definitely. We've still got plenty of laps to go. It looks to be a bit regional. There's no water on the screen at this point of the track. So it's only in a certain area.
So down they come to the chicane. Jordan and Turkington. Camish has dropped back a little.
But if it rains a bit more, it might actually help Camish. It might help it. Just depends.
The race director will be keeping an eye to this. The clock of the because if it gets very wet at certain parts of the circuit, it becomes dangerous. What do? Do you let the drivers decide about the pace, or do you need to intervene and see drama here? Tom Ingram getting involved. Also there was Rob Collard, Rory Butcher as well, and they just about sorted themselves out. There go the leaders. The wiper on for the race leader Andrew Jordan. He's the pioneer, isn't he? He's the first one to come across where he's wet now.
Yeah, if anyone's likely to make a mistake by hitting a slightly damper part of the track than their last lap, it would be him.
Because he's the race leader on with Andrew Jordan, I know what you mean. So as they come through together then, Turkington judging his pace on exactly what Andrew Jordan is doing ahead of him, but still they are not only nose to tail, but also gapping Camish. That gap has widened to 9/10 of a second now.
Yeah, it hasn't helped at all. In fact, the man catching is probably Plato, who on the last lap was half a second quicker than Camish. This is where it's at its worst, look. This is where it's at. Whoa! So nearly. That's where it's bad. But yeah, Plato half a second quicker than Camish last lap. So the experience is coming in. He's having another big moment there. Oh, dear.
Target now start, isn't it? And this
Bear in mind, they're on 6.
up towards the chicane they come once again. Something not close enough to have a go at it at the moment, but it's concentrating on surviving, except for Collard, who is having a go at Sutton. Up the curve goes the Toyota ahead. Sutton flicks through the chicane. Collard right there behind him. That's 9th and 10th places. Behind them, Josh Cook, who is back where he started in 11th place. So lap 12, leaders through 3/10 of a second. Jordan doing a good job of hanging on to that race lead. Remember, with all the pressure from Turkington behind and the maximum ballast on board the car.
Yeah, but he is now having to be the brave soldier at the front because he was a bit slower than Turkington and certainly both of them slower than Camish and Plato on that last lap. So it could be possible we could have all 4 cars together.
This is Chris Smiley's view, and he's going after Aidan Moffat now. Remember that Smiley's car got caught up with Ollie Jackson earlier on, so races anyway, and he's trying to claw some of those back.
And this is where the rain is worse, at the fastest part of the track. So hang on to your hats, boys. You're going to have to be brave and earn your money today.
A brave Tom Chilton up the inside of Adam Morgan. Is that going to be a gain? It should be for 40. Yes. The Brunton Go Focus go through. Adam Morgan, who is heroically brave around Thruxton, tries to stand his ground, tries to fight back, but Chilton's through.
The trouble is, if the rear-wheel drive cars lose a little bit of temperature in the tyres, they wear the tyres a little bit gentler than the front-wheel drive, then they're in trouble. But similarly, if the front-wheel drive cars lose temperature in the rears, then they're really stuck.
This was how Adam Morgan lost the pace, because he nearly lost everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Losing temperature in the rear tyres at that fastest point in the track allowed Chilton to sail through on the inside.
Now there are the leaders with Dan Camish a little nearer this time. The gap down from 9 tenths to 7 tenths. Colin Turkington just sitting on the tail of Andrew Jordan. Now is he really going for the win, or is he banking on it? What's that feeling?
He won't take any risks, actually. He will not take a risk. But he's trying to push Jordan into a mistake to make the pass easy, but he won't risk everything to get past. More black and white flags going out, 33, 19 and 24.
Morgan is one of them. 24 is Jake Hill. Number 19 is Bobby Thompson. So they've got the leading cars. The Bennett's for the Crapburns looking off. Not only monitoring what they are up to, but also where Dan Camish is in relation to is he closing. There he is. So it's almost 3 for the lead once more. This will put now 13 laps in the book. Over the line they go with 3 to run, and it's a second covering the top 3 cars.
Yeah, nice and close, isn't it? It's a real ask this for Jordan to maintain his composure, be on the track. He's relying on every little tiny bit of feedback that he's getting behind the wheel and through the seat of his pants as to what the conditions are.
Well, we know Andrew's got good car control. He's proved that in touring cars. He's proved that in his occasional World Rallycross outings in recent years. There is Jason Plato now with Matt Neal behind him. We don't often get these two together these days.
Not these days, but the moment you say Neil and Plato running together, everybody watches carefully.
Exactly.
There's so much history between these two, and despite it all, there is a lot of respect between them.
A drive-through penalty for Tom Chilton, a drive-through penalty for Dan Rowbottom for track limits. So Tom Chilton and Dan Rowbottom are going to drop down the order because of the drive-through penalty, and there is Jason Plato 4th and Matt Neal is 5th.
Well, we know that's not at the middle part of the chicane on the final. It could well be for the exit part, the third part of the chicane, or rather middle, if you like. So not this bit, but this bit. It's very possible to straight line that bit and incur a track penalty. But they clearly can't put a pile of tyres there on the exit because that would be too dangerous.
That's that hard at work through Allard, wiper on, runs a little bit wide out of the corner, having clobbered the curb. And we're on to lap number 15. Andrew Jordan could be on for the double here. It's a mighty effort. Hayden Moffat goes through Allard. He is in 18th place. Same after the first race. The car feels better than ever, but everybody else has moved on as well.
Yeah, that's always the problem, isn't it?
Smiley almost sits to the back of him there.
The thing is, we know there wasn't a great deal, I'm not doing any disrespect to the teams, but there wasn't a great deal of development done on the Mercedes over the winter, and everyone else seems to have just stepped up a little bit.
Yeah, the Ed and Moffat car, the Laser Tools Racing entry, now run away from the Sicily Motorsport squad, so completely independent. Not like a satellite team camping in the past. There's the gap between the BMWs, and it's opened up a little, has it not? So from 3 tenths up to 4 tenths and more on this lap. So Jordan getting away as he's about to start the last lap of the race.
Yeah, I think that's probably Turkington not wanting to take any risk. He might have had a little frightener somewhere, and he's not going to take a risk. The two AMD Hondas running very close together.
Sam Tornell having dropped back into 6th place. So I know he had that moment earlier on. It does make you wonder whether all is well.
It's just the weight. It is just the weight, yeah. I mean, it's going to affect him. We're on the final lap now, but the weight will definitely affect him.
Not affecting Andrew Jordan, is it? As Stephen Jelly and Aidan Moffat have had a drama. Moffat rejoins, Jelly rejoins with Jack Goff rubbing pain as they come across the line. Onto the last lap, Matt Simpson has just had a drive-through penalty, also for track limits. This is what happened between Moffat going sideways and Stephen Jelly, and Chris Smiley was there as well. Jelly had to go invasive, and
managed not to hit each other, but Stephen Jelly was the one that lost out most. He had to drive off the circuit to miss it.
So there is Dan Camish running third, and Andrew Jordan's advantage half a second. So remember, 54 kilos, maximum on board, and he's on target for a win.
He's going to be very pleased with this, isn't he? And it's another BMW victory, isn't it?
And it also gives him one more than Connie Turkington in this inter-Nissan contest between the BMW drivers. So as they come up towards the chicane, Andrew Jordan is set to win once more. Comes into the braking area for the chicane. Checker flag will be made ready, and a 23rd career win beckons in the British Touring Car Championship. The 2013 champion, Andrew Jordan, then up toward the line. The BMW Pertec Racing BMW.
Yes.
At Thruxton, Andrew Jordan wins for the second time today, the third time this year. 6 tenths clear of Connie Turkington. Dan Camish third ahead of Plato, Neil, Tordon, Butcher, Ingram, 8th, Pollard 9th. Josh Cook up to 10th, and down to 11th, Ash Sutton. 12th, Jake Hill, 13th, but he didn't serve his drive-through, Tom Chilton. 14th, Adam Morgan, 15th, Tom Oliphant. But that could change, given, as I say, that there was this penalty that Tom Chilton had got and didn't take. So it's rather provisional, 13 and back. Dan Rowbottom, number 32, also there, the Mercedes driver. He's not served his drive-through yet. He has apologies, and that's why he's dropped behind Carl Baldwin in 24th, 25th places. So he's okay. He was still on the screen being told he had to do a drive-through, but he has taken it. My apologies, but Tom Chilton did not. So that's why it's provisional about his result. But a delighted Dick Bennett, having not only a great day, but what a season.
Yeah, so far. I mean, this 330i hit the ground absolutely running, didn't it? It's a beautiful shaped car. Everything about it looked right. The wheelbase, the aero, same engine as last year, but the drivers loved it the moment they got in it. And not surprisingly, with 3 top drivers, they're going to score a lot of wins.
So 2 to Turkington, and now 3 wins, 1 at Brands and 2 here today to Andrew Jordan. And considering it was a pretty desultory day at Donington Park with no finishes and no points, talk about being hauled back into the game. A bit like Connie Turkington at Donington last year. Dreadful day, came through to win the championship. Don't rule out Andrew Jordan yet, far from it.
No, this is a place where you can get a lot of points. Things can go wrong, but same for Camish. He's had 2 third places now, so he's had 2 podiums today, and he'll be pleased with that and start scoring well.
Yeah. And a great team result there. The 2 cars circulating together, 2 top drivers. No errors, no contact, no dramas.
What's the betting we get a reverse grid wet race for race 3 to really spice it up?
Well, that would be something, wouldn't it? Especially around here. So Ollie Jackson, the only non-finisher in that race after contact in the chicane.
Well, hope you enjoyed that. That was racing from the south of England. I was live as well.
Ahead of Matt Neal with Sam Tordoff 6th. 7th goes to Rory Butcher. Tom Ingram is 8th ahead of Rob Pollard, and Josh Cook completes the top 10.
Bye, gents.
Ash Sutton down to 11th ahead of Jake Hill. Then it's Tom